everyone, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. I just got home from work and I made myself a little fresh squeezed carrot juice with a little bit of apple. It's really good. I haven't juiced in a while. Been too busy doing things, preparing to go see my mother for her birthday in August. I finally got my reservations done. It's a heck of a job, I must say. Everything is so expensive, but I got a good deal, non-stop flight from Arizona to Florida. Unheard of, but I found it. So I came home, I said, okay, I haven't been eating really good. Been kind of messing up and just nibbling too much and not eating proper meals. And so this is going to fix me up. I know it is. It's going to fix me up real good. Let me tell you about these carrots. I bought some organic carrots the other day. I think I got them at a supermarket here called Fry's, which is owned by Kroger's. Some of you in California know what Kroger's is. Needless to say, I bought two beautiful bunches of carrots at Fry's, and it was about $2 and change a bunch, organic, and they were pristine. They were really good. I mean, no, they're kind of dirty, and when they're organic, you just wash them off, and when you juice them, you could peel them if you want to, but I didn't put them in my crisper bin. I just left them in the bottom of the refrigerator on top of a package of something else that I had. I think some kale. And I don't know, honestly, about maybe 4 days, 4 to 5 days maybe went by, and it wouldn't have happened if I put them in the crisper, but I didn't, and they turned into rubber. I went to take them out, and they were just all rubbery mess. So I figured I'd throw them out. I says, no, I don't want to throw $5 worth of carrots out. I'm going to try doing with the carrots what I do with my leafy green vegetables. Soak them in water, see if they'll rehydrate. I never did it with a carrot before, but I did it and it worked. This is a bowl that I have that I use for rehydrating things. I have the little remnants of the carrots in there. I'll fill a bowl like this with about 1/3 water. Sometimes I'll throw some ice cubes in it. And I put my leafy greens in here, or like I did the other day, carrots. Carrots were like this. Maybe not quite as bad. I hydrated them, just kind of trimmed the tops off, and I hydrated them, threw them in there. And out of 2 bunches, all but 3 got firm. The others, these 3 here, are like rubber. This here, oh God, I can't even break it. See, it's still crisp. This rehydrated from a rubber carrot to a nice crispy carrot that's usable. You can see inside the carrot is still healthy and clean. The outside's a little, skanky, but that's how a carrot should look when it comes out of the ground. Before a manufacturer peels it or cleans it, they look like this. So if you want to juice them like this, if they're organic, you can. If you don't want to juice them like this because, I don't know, it's icky to you, then just peel them. But this is what happened just by putting them in the refrigerator in a bowl with a little bit of water, getting them all tossed up and wet, and letting them sit in there for about 2 days. They totally rehydrated. All but these 3. These 3 are like rubber. These are like rubber bands. All right. Anyway, so I figured these might not work, and so I went to Sprouts yesterday on my way home. And I bought another, I asked him if he had any organic carrots. He says, yeah. And he brought out this 25-pound bag of carrots wrapped in plastic, Plastic makes my skin crawl. As you know from my Changing the World video. Changing the Ways of the World video, which I hope everyone liked and got something from. But needless to say, I'm making an effort to really watch what I buy, how I buy it, and how it's packaged, etc. So I told him, I says, well, I would like to take some of those carrots, even though they don't look so hot. I says, how long have you had them? And he says, well, I got them in yesterday. I says, really? I said, I know they're organic because I recognize the company. I says, but I think you've had these for quite some time. Because I know they didn't ship them to you looking like this. You know. These are really quite skanky. And you can tell when a carrot's been laying around, it gets kind of white, funny like this. But I says, you know what? I says, how much are they? He says, 59 cents a pound. I says, they're old, but they're still good underneath the skank. So, as you can see, I bought 2.5 pounds of carrots, which is, and I tell him I want a box. I'm not using plastic anymore. Get over it. He went in the back, and he got me a box, and here's all my carrots. I got a ton of carrots. $1.69 for organic carrots. You don't like the skanky part? Here's the carrot, the skanky part of the carrot. Okay, I never know where the eye of the camera is here. Here's my potato peeler. Underneath the skank is a beautiful carrot. See? It's still good, still delicious, still good, clean, healing food to eat. So anyway, that's a little tip on what you can do with vegetables, carrots, leafy greens, whatever. When you think that they're turned into garbage because you didn't use them soon enough, don't throw them out. Put them in a plastic, a hard plastic, container, bowl with some water. Give them a couple of days in the refrigerator and they will rehydrate. And they're perfectly usable. Too many people throw away perfectly good food. So just keep that in mind. And when you actually do the juicing, which is what I have here, I got a big glass of this. Plus I got a little extra here that I have in an airtight container. Apple juice, 2 apples and, I don't know, 15 carrots maybe, and it's perfectly fine. Drink this within 24 hours, 2 days at the most, for it to be as vitamin fresh as possible. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I did get some figs at Trader Joe's. I love figs. Figs are delicious. My grandfather had a fig tree. Long story. He brought it here from Italy. Not the whole tree, just one little branch, and he snuck it in a rolled jacket through Eller's Island in 1920 when he came here from Italy with my grandmother, and he had the branch from the olive tree that he took from Sicily with him. And he planted that tree in a pot, then he put it in the ground, and it's probably still at the house that he sold years ago. So anyway, figs are very nutritious and they're very tasty and good. They're not as good as my grandpa's, but it's still enjoyable to have a fig every once in a while because you don't see them much. Another thing about me is I'm a straw person, even though I stopped using it for quite some time. With the surgery, they say not to use straws because you put too much air in your tummy. I get a lot of burping and air pops up all the time, regardless of the straw, so I do use straws. This is normally what I do. I usually buy a couple of boxes of these, or bags, however they come. This is 100 straws that I get for about $2 and change. $2.28, $2.68, I forgot what it was. So anyway, I got 2 boxes of these a while back. And I kept saying, I gotta find myself some paper straws. This is just more plastic that we're tossing into the environment that is causing havoc for marine life and human life. There's just no place left to put this crap, so I don't want to buy it anymore. So I did go online and I did find places that sell paper straws. Anybody could buy them. They're large quantities of paper straws. If you're trying to get rid of using this crap in your life, please make an effort to do so. And either buy paper straws. Just look Google it, you'll find some sites, and they're not cheap, but you know, this isn't cheap either. If you add up what I 2 times 365 days a year, I probably use just me. If I figure 2 a day, which is, and even though I rinse them out, it still could come up to 2 a day. It's 730 straws a year. So that would be, let's say, 8 boxes of straws at $268 times 8 equals $22 of money just for junk that's going to wind up in the dump. And will stay there for thousands of years, by the way. So, okay, I decided, well, I'm not going to buy the paper right now. I remember Oprah saying that she was drinking, you know, her juice, and there was a straw in there, and it wasn't a regular paper straw, and it wasn't a plastic straw. And she made a comment that she was using a silver straw. And I assume with her it was a sterling silver straw, which I did look up, and they're about $100 a pop. I wasn't going to spend $100 for a straw, so I went a little bit different, and I spent $10.99 on stainless steel straws. I got 4 of these puppies for $10.95, free shipping, and these are going to last forever. They're not going to pollute the marinas and the oceans, and it's not going to cause havoc in the trash pile. So I got these here. They're easy to rinse out. They're durable. They'll last forever. They cost me $10, but I can just keep using these 4 forever rather than using 730. So let's try it out. I'm going to put it in my juice and see how it works. It's a straw. You just have to get accustomed to not putting your teeth on it, because a lot of people kind of chew on plastic straws, but it's well worth the effort to save money and trash. Let's try to keep the garbage down, people. And they usually also have ones that have a flat tip. This is like a little flat. It might be a little easier to sip on. And I might get those as well. But I tried these first. So anyway, that's a tip. Stainless steel straws. Don't use these anymore. Rehydrate your carrots if they look like they're rubbery and you have to throw them in the garbage. Do that with your leafy greens as well. Another thing is my boss today treated everybody to lunch, and he bought sandwiches for everybody, which came in this beautiful thing right here. Another disposable plastic, and of course it came with this, and a little plastic cup with some macaroni salad in it. So I decided to keep this here. I often do keep objects, containers like this. If my son is here and I have leftovers that he would like to take home, I make him use these things. But this is also something that I'm going to be doing to reuse the plastic that I do have in the house. I'm going to be taking this to stores with me. I have several things that I keep in the car, some shopping bags, paper shopping bags, and an insulated bag from Trader Joe's for any milk or cottage cheese or butter or any cold items that I need to transport home. The insulated bag is very good. So I'm making my effort. I'm doing my job because I feel it's part of my heart to do this. And I do want to tell you a little bit more about myself, but that is going to be for another time. Today is all about carrot juice and stainless steel straws and being healthy and enjoying a fig. Bye, everyone. See you again soon.